What's approaching the supreme moment, reality striking closer than it seems, don't it? Go ahead.
What's good? So here is another unique card that you pretty much don't really hear about at maxed out status. So this is the Wise Warrior Piccolo, and it's a Dokkan Awakened version from, I guess, what was it? Sage of Universe something, right? I think that was what the title was called, but this is the Dokkan Awakened version, so let's cover it a little bit. He does have a little bit of a decent leader skill type, so intelligence types, plus 2 ki and then HP and defense 70%. Obviously no attack boost, so that kind of sucks, but he does cause supreme damage to enemy and also greatly raises attack for 1 turn. Passive skill is attack and defense plus 80% when HP is below 80%. Alright, in terms of Link's skills, he's got the Namekians, Gaze of Respect, Brainiacs, Prodigies, Experienced Fighters, the First Awakened, and Shattering the Limit. So decent Link skills, not the greatest, but good enough to kind of set up a team decently. So for this video, it's a mono intelligence team, as you can see, and throughout the video you'll see him linked up with Kid Gohan, just because they do share Link skills, in addition to Kid Gohan providing a 40% boost to attack and defense and a ki boost. So Kid Gohan's a great support unit within the intelligence team, so, and he happens to be, you know, pretty much Piccolo's like godson in a way, so might as well link them out together. Alright, in terms of max stats, at Rainbow status he's got 14,481 for HP, 12,360 for attack, and defense is 10,220. Again, this is a private video testing kind of environment, so the stats may differ a little bit, as well as the potential skills being maxed out on every category. So just keep that in mind. It may vary a little bit. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Fist of the North Star at all, but I grew up watching that a lot, and his super attack kind of reminds me of the Kenshiro's ultimate attack. What was it? Musou Tensei, I think is what it was called, but yeah, it's kind of like the, you know, what was it? In Japanese it's called Zanzo, I think, but you know, it's like the you get multiple visions of the guy. It's hard to explain, I guess, but yeah, I mean, overall team building wise, it's not overly difficult. I mean, you guys know that LR Piccolo can be included on a mono intelligence team without too much of a hassle, so I mean, it's kind of the similar mentality in a way. He does have less and more applicable Link skills, but you know, it's not too bad. Alright, looks to be going into Dokkan mode, so against Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, let's see how he does. Alright, no critical, 478,000, and let's see how the combo does. About 457,000 with the critical, so nothing too crazy, but decent enough, I think. Which brings me to the point, they really need to release a very, very good Piccolo card. You know, I've said it in previous videos, Piccolo is one of my favorite character, if not favorite character, but he hasn't really come out with a card that is one of the godly types, you know what I mean? Like, I would love to see a Piccolo card with very nice leader stats and actually lead the team, or, you know, lead the squad or whatever, but kind of I just keep waiting on that. You know, like LR Piccolo, he provided that crazy HP boost, but other than that, it wasn't anything worth setting as a leader, you know? So it'd be nice if a new version of Piccolo came out with godly type leader skills, you know? Hopefully that does happen. What is it, like, I don't know, I remember hearing that initially when the 3-year anniversary had started for JP, there were talks of, you know, not only Goku and Frieza, you know, new cards for them coming, but Piccolo was also going to be coming out with the Namek Saga leader skill kind of thing, but I guess that kind of went the other way, and we didn't really see that kind of outcome. But you know, like I said, I would love to see a new Piccolo card with some really nice leader skills. It's about damn time I see, you know, my friends and guest list filled with, well, not filled, but at least have some Piccolos in there. I don't know. Maybe he's a little bit too gangster for Dokkan Battle. It might break the game. Well, I mean, a decent output in terms of right now. I mean, 862,000 with critical. That is actually decent. He did a lot less earlier, but you know, he certainly didn't do bad there. I know he's been linking up with Kid Gohan quite a bit, so I'm going to separate them throughout the rotation for a little bit. That way, you know, it won't be that much of a substantial boost, and it'll be more closer to, you know, what he would maybe, like, I wouldn't say normally, but, you know, without that 40% boost kind of thing. Although, I'm kind of negating the process by having Pandel linked up with him, because she provides 30% on her passive, so I don't know. It's kind of like an oxymoron, I guess. I mean, 600,000 power level, and it bumps up to 744 because of that leader skill addition. Overall, I mean, it's not too bad. Now, again, you know, it's like the question every video. I mean, is it really worth maxing this guy out? I mean, certainly not if you have other, you know, good cards within intelligence types to prioritize. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, my honest opinion, probably not. But you know, there's always you know, an illogical reason to max units out in Dokkan Battle, and that's kind of the beauty of the hidden potential system. I mean, I've maxed out cards that you know, normally people are like, the hell are you thinking, you know, kind of thing. But it all depends on the player and how they value each card, I think. I mean, I ended up maxing out the agility Golden Frieza. It's not really that common, but if you really think about it, it makes sense. I mean, why not? I mean, he's a hell of a tank. Why not upgrade his ass, you know what I'm saying? Alright, type advantage, so he should do a little bit more decently here. And I switched over to Boss Rush 1. Just, we're going to have a little fun. I know they're much weaker, but let's have a little fun and see how he does against them. So obviously he's putting out a lot more damage. I mean, type advantage with the critical 1.5 mil. You're looking at another type advantage scenario here too, and this super boost is probably weaker than the perfect cell was. So probably similar or better damage output, I'm guessing. Yeah, I mean, actually it was like pretty much exactly the same. That's the funny thing. It's about 1.5 million. We'll see how he does against Janemba here. and might as well boost it up a little bit. We'll give him a little bit of a boost, 20% there, and might as well give him 30%. And he is about to go into Dokkan mode, so let's just go ahead and boost him up as much as we can. Looks to be about 128,000, which is actually not that high. I mean, you can see Ultra Instinct Goku has easily double that amount, but this isn't really like a featured card that's, the main banner card that was, considered one of the leads or category leads or whatever. So I guess that's kind of a wrong basis. The Super Saiyan Goku at the very end in the slot is probably closer in the tier level. Probably not as good as that guy, but still decent enough. Alright, so Dokkan mode with all that boost went for about 2.7 million in damage. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up here, but I hope you guys enjoyed this card at maxed out. Alright, thanks.